So here we are in some Call of Duty. Yep. All I have is double weapon XP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me 2 hours of double weapon EXP. Okay, let's just jump straight into it. Take another photo for Instagram though. Fucking a bad one. Don't have any viewers. Okay, so here's the thing about me and Call of Duty. If I get really annoyed, I can just go on a fucking rant. Like, I can really go off. I mean, nobody's listening to me right now, but if somebody's watching from the beginning, you know, they can know. I just realized I'm in game. Can I just realized I'm talking in game chat at the same time. Uh, yeah, yeah. mm. Should I create a party? Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna create a party. Okay, we're in a party now. And we got a viewer. What do you know? Okay, so some gun runner. And I think somebody might be in game chat, but um ignore ignore custom loadout 5. Ignore that name. What all this my man's got a pistol and that's it. Why is he holding it like that? hmm. Okay. Helicopter. Brow. Somebody here. Okay, so the thing is about like broadcasting, my screen size is like reduced so it can make room for all the broadcasting stuff. So I feel like that's just like I feel like that's not gonna like really help me in some cases. Because everything is like much more, it's smaller, you know, so it's gonna be a little harder. You stole my kill, you bastard. Being shot at. How come we had like an entire squad over there and we still die? That's my question of the day. Bravo secure. Ah! Yes, I use stem packs. Don't judge me. What? I didn't get a single kill. Oh, that guy's using the UMP. Yeah, I need to play this more. You know, get leveled up. Level up my season pass. I need to buy it again. I bought the first one, but I didn't even max it out. So got that guy. Whoa! Got him. Oh god, I'm about to die. Oh my god. Can't I breathe for like 3 seconds? Oh my god, that was so chaotic. Okay, well now they can spawn anywhere, so that's a little terrifying. Oh, they're taking C. I don't know what that is. What is that? Who is that? Come here. The screams, dude. You're just playing the game and just out of nowhere. Ah!
We have the advantage.
Ah! Sounds some demon child. I didn't hit a single shot, man. I'm good at video game. Yeah. Actually doing best on the team. Not to brag or anything. I mean, what? I've been playing this game for like almost 10 years, so fuck off. Why don't like I shoot all around him and then I just hit that character in the vagina? It's error code spring. What the fuck? I don't know if you saw that on like the death feed or whatever, but what was that? That was a little bit of overkill, don't you think? You ever just say screw it and become Finland and yeah. We got a capture assist. I don't know for what, but I hate the chief or I hate the warrant officer ranks. I think it's like pretty lame. It's like let me be a lieutenant. Oh my god. Where are they? Over there. Give it the shotgun attachment out. Over here. What? I shot him twice. was that a shovel? Oh, now I have no viewers again. I'm gonna kill myself. Just steal my kills. I don't even know that was an enemy. Clear it out. Oh my god, they're all over there.
Taking Alpha, stand by. Enemies at Charlie, go. We control the battlefield.
I think there's somebody up there.
Enemies have Charlie.
Bruh. And of course using the M4A1 like a sweaty nerd. Disgusting. I'm pressing the trigger and the game is just like, nah, you can go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Friendly gunner on Overwatch. Weapons hot. Friendly counter UAV active. We've lost Bravo.
Yoink. Yeah, my aim's real good, guys, isn't it? Cringe. Is that enemy? No, that's friendly. They took B! How dare they? This is unforgivable. Oh my god! They took A. You go take that point. Some guy speaking like Italian in the chat. Go take it, it's friendly. I can't take it or else I'll die. He's over there. Get out of here. Got all the points. Yeah, boy. What the? Bro, I can't even go around the corner without being shot. This is not gang weed.
Cruise missile away.
Hello everybody, I would like to give a shout out to fuck,
Allied cluster strike inbound.
to
You're needed in
Big
Alpha.
Black Nigga Balls HD Gang Weed. Ah!
They're taking Charlie.
Looks like my prepubescent voice.
Securing Alpha.
I don't know if there was an enemy or not still there, so I was just like, shoot it, shoot it, get rid of it. I gotta level up my FAL so I get the burst attachment, cause like one hit with the burst attachment, they're dead.
Charlie, go. You're dominating the enemy.
Which I can see though.
You're needed at Charlie.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the back of the map. I'm gonna throw that on this care package, see what I get. It's probably gonna be like a personal radar. I like hate those things. Hey, we got a viewer again.
Hostiles at
Nice.
Bravo, go.
What? I did not just do that little turn to the left. Counter you a bit, bruh. Okay. Right there.
We're crushing them. Stay with it. We're holding two.
Stopping power rounds. Oh, you! I look away from the screen for 1 second, and death. Death. At least my counter UAV is getting me hella XP. Just look at that, dude. Jesus H. Christ. Nearly second on the team. It's just my kills were kind of lacking, but my captures though, my captures were on point, and we don't have a viewer again. Nice. I think there might be some people coming like, oh, it's FNAF. No. I mean like, oh, it's FNAF. No. I'm watching the stream. It's kind of loud. Let me get out of this level. I'm gonna play like gunfight or something. I could be pretty killer at some gun game if I really want to be. I don't like how they named domination. Uncomfortable. I think I was the viewer. I don't know. So here at the menu, I'm gonna like. So. Alright. I think this is on vacant. Yeah, it's on vacant. Watch we get a copyright claim for doing that. Oh, my aim was god awful. Turn around, sucker. And I'm dead. Oh. Get away. Ah! Pistele. Skirt. I'm so sorry for saying that. Can you peek? Oh my bleh. Sometimes it's just really hard to get a kill and it's really annoying. Bleh. This game sometimes it's gonna be the fucking death of me. Get out of the corner, you fat sweaty nerd. Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me. Bruh! Go back to Candyland Online, you fucking. I can't say that. I can't say that, or I'm gonna be kicked. I'm gonna be kicked offline. Oh my god. What the fuck kind of name is that? 124142. You have a stupid ass name and a stupid ass playlist style. You fucking retard. What are you doing with your life? It's gun game. Be aggressive. Why are you sitting in corners? Ah. Idiots, man. Where? Oh my. Beast Boy 33. Where did I get the kill? Whatever, I'll take it. Ah. Wow. Still got him. There he is. Fuck. Whoa. Oh shit. It's really a race. Okay, sorry I haven't been like talking much. I've been a little too focused. I don't know what gun what is this? Oh, it's the FAL. It's like, it looked kind of like an AK for a second. Where is he? Then just death. Come back out. Where is somebody? Somebody to love. Ah! Ah! No, I'm not letting that fucking numbers retard beat me. Come on, Lord Jesus. Give me strength. I gotta find somebody, bruh. Gotta find somebody not paying attention. Yes! Woo! Got him. I got him. Yeah, good gameplay. Yeah. Ah. Seriously, what kind of name is I242? That's a stupid ass name. I should go in game chat and be like, yo, you got a stupid ass name. Pretty good though. Excuse me. I borked. What do they have in the store? Let's go camping. I don't, I don't think buying virtual guns will make your grandpappy proud, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, if I was the grandpappy, then yeah, I would be proud. And maybe I shouldn't be proud. uh, I might. I might. What is this? Is COD one of my favorite games? Yes, indeed it is. I've been playing this game since Black Ops 1, and it has been fantastic. I mean, in recent years, some games I really didn't like Black Ops 4. I hated Black Ops 4, but in my opinion, Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, they weren't too bad. Like, it's just the problem with Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, they were just kind of boring. The Black Ops 4 was just straight up terrible. They didn't stick to the guns, and they just, you know, they just kind of gave up. It was like campaign, battle royale, you know. We felt that. I agree. I don't know exactly what you agree with, but you agree with me, so I guess I win in that regard. Somebody in here. Got him. But Call of Duty also gave me a good interest in the military and guns, and military is what I want to do as a living, you know? So you could call that kind of stupid, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, yes, really. I want to go to a school called West Point. It's in New York, and it's a military training academy. Well, I'm glad you think that's amazing. Oh my god. That guy came out of nowhere. But I want to go to this school called West Point. It's a very prestigious military academy in New York, and it would train anybody that goes there. There's a school program called ROTC, which I'm in the junior version in high school, called JROTC. And basically, it's just military training. Not JROTC, but the ROTC. Like, if you want to go to the military, then JROTC will help with that, but that's not their mission. You know. Finally got a kill. I've just been talking up a storm. But, yeah. Call of Duty gets on my nerves sometimes, though. Well, just like a bunch of other things I like. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely not winning this game. Graduated as a captain. Oh, and JRTC? Very nice. Yeah. Is your last name Price? Okay, I know that yeah isn't agreeing to what I just said, but if your last name's Price, then that's amazing. My military alphabet, like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, like that kind of case. I know some of them. I tell you one thing though, I know my ranks for like perfectly. I can't believe I got that guy. Yeah, I know some of them. Like, I don't know what Z is, but I can tell you, like, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. What I can't add. I know F is Foxtrot. Um. Oh my God.
We're down, not dead. Let's move.
I've been dying, bro.
Oh,
If I can get like third, I'll be happy. That means the rush is on, though. Oh, come back out. Come here. Come here. New trading kingdoms here and there. Got him.
enemies on the last
Oh
weapon.
God, there he
Step
is.
it up.
I gotta get over there. Ah! If I can get over there really quickly. No, he's running away. Come here. Come here. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet. Well, that's cool. That's a military alphabet. Oh yeah, I can see you didn't go all the way, but I get your point.
Enemies on
Ah!
the last
That would
weapon.
have been such a good feed. Oh, I'm so close to third. No! Oh, I wasn't even close. I would have to get like 4 kills. No. Okay, at least I wasn't the last kill, you know what I'm saying? When it ended at 10. I don't know, maybe it's just on PlayStation, it just doesn't show at all, but one thing I will talk about is that, like, a lot of people just like disrespect JRTC and think it's just the stupidest thing. Like oh, it's trying to get you into the military and all that kind of stuff. It's just disrespectful, and they think it's so stupid. And it's just like you're just arrogant and ignorant, and they just think that we're just brainwashed to military, and it just kind of pisses me off. It's just one of the things. It's just like I can't believe you really think that, and you're really just basing off because like it's sort of military when really it's very loosely connected.
Get kills with each weapon to win.
I mean, the military for me, yeah, it's a good thing, but maybe not to you. And you know, I guess you're not really supposed to be supportive of the military because it's just there to defend. It's not supposed to be a part of daily life. Get out of the corner. And like it's just supposed to defend, but like the thing is, well, not anymore exactly, but these people did fight for the right for what you have to say, and yes, you have every right to say anything disrespectful about the military, but it's still disrespectful, you know. But I'm not gonna force you to change what you say. I'm just saying what you're saying is kind of rude. Like, you can do what you want, and you can sit during the Pledge of Allegiance, national anthem, etc., etc. You have the right to do that, and I'm not gonna force you to do whatever because that's what needs to be done, or that's what I think needs to be done. You know? Because this is America, and you can do whatever you want. And you can say whatever you want about the government, the military, part of the school system, anything that's related to anything. You know, because people fought for you to say that. And you could say that that the American military is really doesn't really help like that, since ever since you could say around maybe the Civil War or so, like that was defending African Americans like right to be citizens. And after that, it's just been kind of like we've been in international endeavors, you know. Like I guess some people could argue that World War II wasn't really defending America because Germany could never technically invade. Like even if everything could go right for the Axis, but that's just kind of getting into a whole nother topic. But yeah. That's just my opinion on how people are like, they think how JRTC is stupid or whatever. They think the military is stupid. And that was really like evident when Donald Trump bombed Iran and killed that Iranian general. You know. And everybody thought it was going to be World War III, and there were a bunch of people, and one thing about it, one thing that really just got on my nerves was just like the whole joke about how women don't want rights anymore because that would mean they would have to go fight. That's just that's exceptionally just in bad taste. Like, you are willing to give up your rights as a citizen, as a human being, just so you don't have to go fight in a war. Fight in a war for your country. You know, I'm all for demilitarization in modern society and the ending of wars, but that's just so stupid. Why would you... Like, I understand it's a joke, and that's how it's supposed to be taken, but there's some things where you shouldn't joke. Like, I understand it's a joke, but it's not really a funny one. And you could just say I'm offended, but it's just... You're really willing to disregard centuries of progress for trying to get women's rights just because you don't want to go fight a war. And a war we didn't even have to go fight in. Because it was just alright. Yeah, you have a right to be. But once again, that just goes back to freedom of speech, and you have the right to say that. You know, there is always a quote I live by, and you know, I don't exactly remember who said it, but it was something like, I may not agree with what you say, but I will fight to my last breath for your right to say it. And I think that's really, I think that's a good quote. It also puts in perspective, yes, you have every right to say anything, but should you? Should you say it? That just really gets into my, like, my perspective of, like, society. Yes, haha, funny society joke. But just society as a whole nowadays, it's just very... I don't know what the word is, but, like, it's just very... Like I said, I don't know the word for it, but it's just very hostile and disrespectful. I got third. Society today is just all about trying to be funny, but also trying to be non-offensive or something. I don't know. I hate how modern society is, because I just feel like it's just been dumbed down to an unbelievable level. Just yeah. Like, jokes are jokes, I understand that. And if it's just a joke between a couple friends, but it's just like, if you're gonna be disrespectful online, don't. Because there's a lot of people that can see it, including me, you, anybody. And you know, if you think about it, probably won't be seen by a lot of people, you know? But I just feel like culture as a whole, American culture more specifically, has been dumbed down. It is in specifically America, like it's in other countries too. And you can call me a boomer, but I just feel like culture is just kind of dumb.
Gun game.
Like,
Get kills
but
with
I
each
don't
weapon
think
to
that
win.
rights should be taken away from people because of how they act. Because that's just un-American and unconstitutional. God, my aiming sucked so hard there. Everybody has a right to do anything, but the culture of not only women, but men, no matter which race. Maybe I'm just taking on a cynical view of the world, but it's just a lot of like the whole like culture of yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of it's a lot of like back and forth between people about rights and things. I don't know how I won that gunfight. But I'm mostly talking about like people who simp, which I mean I have been part of myself, but that was a one time and one stupid decision. I haven't done it like regularly. It was a one time thing. I gave money once. Okay. And but yeah, just that whole culture of like e-girls and sex workers and addiction to porn and major depression throughout the world. Like these people need to get a hobby. Like work out, you know. Well, working out is the only thing that comes to mind, but find a hobby like just garden, like try to find a passion in life. Try to find something that makes you happy. I know it seems a little ridiculous. I'm talking about trying to uplift people from depression while playing Call of Duty and live streaming, but getting hobbies gives you a purpose in life. You have to find your purpose in life. And if you find your purpose, whatever means it may be, yours is guitar and your significant other. See, you know, a lot of people think, including myself, a lot of people think that finding a girlfriend or boyfriend or either whatever sexuality you may be is gonna fix their depression. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You have to go out there and find something for yourself. You can't go out there looking for someone else. Okay, maybe it will. You know, I'm not an expert. Maybe finding someone else can help you, but in my personal opinion, it really doesn't. And that's coming from genuine experience. You know? I gotta get this person up here. But you just have to find something in life that gives you happiness. You know, something that you can look forward to every day. My back is itchy. You know, and now this is kind of a hot take, but the sex industry has become way too popular in my opinion, and the defense of it has become way too popular. Sex should not be glorified like this. It should be kept secure. Yes, sex will feel good. No shit, but it's it's a very meaningful thing, and when it's introduced into the mainstream like this, it mutters with everything related to it, and it's rustling and just it doesn't mix with just the public image as well. Okay, it's very taboo right now, and there's people that have been trying to make it not taboo for about, I don't know, about 20ish years. It's just, it needs to be kept a secure and meaningful thing, you know. It's created a culture where sex is just seen as another like pleasure of life, like drugs, you know, as a quick pleasure of life. And that's why there's like more abortions, more sex changes, more like, actually forget the sex changing. That's your own choice. That's how you feel about your body. My apologies for saying that. But I mean more abortions, more being of like a whore. Just more being like a person who sleeps around, and that's just kind of gross. That's kind of disgusting. You can't trust one person with your body, you know. Like I said, sex is supposed to be a meaningful thing, and you're supposed to have it with a person that is very meaningful. Sleeping around will never get you anywhere. Being a prostitute, being a whore will never get you anywhere. Whether that's being a man or woman. It's not just women. Whether or not you're a man or a woman, sleeping around is just horrible. Alright? And like I have friends that, I have a friend, more or less, that does that, and I wish I could talk to her about it. But I know she'd just see me as like I'm trying to be her dad or something. You know? But it's not just because she's a woman. No, it's because she's wasting her body like this, and she isn't even out of high school. And that doesn't mean you should do it when you're out of high school. You know? You shouldn't do it ever. You can call me a boomer, you can call me a Nazi, but in my personal opinion, you need to keep your body reserved for a person that it means something to you. Yeah, just not a good path to be on. You're exactly right. It's like if you put down the idea of sex and you look at the other opportunities in your life, you will find something. You know? I mean, I didn't think that I would be turning my live streams into motivational speeches, but if just a lot of people would give up on the idea that sex needs to be integrated into mainstream culture, I think mainstream culture and just people as a majority would get better. You know? I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting about it. I mean, I prefer not to rant about my personal problems here. But like the delay, yeah, sorry dude, I don't got the best internet. Cause my uncle's across the house playing like Apex Legends at the same time.
Get kills with each weapon too.
But just the simping, if that's what you want to call it, like simping e-girls, e-boys, whatever, Discord. I've been down a very dark path in my life. This is kind of getting more into personal, but I still want to talk about it because I think it could still provide a good perspective, you know. I've been in a part of my life where I was a very, like, I was a very light person. You know, like, I don't know how to exactly put it, but I was just like, I couldn't hold my ground. I thought that women deserved this utmost respect. And, you know, and like, you need to be soft around them. No. You need to hold your ground sometimes, alright? Because there are some mean-ass women out there. There's also mean-ass men. You know. My point is, you just need to learn how to hold your own. Because if you don't, then people are gonna walk right over you. They're gonna take advantage of, like, you can be a nice person. You can be a nice person with a that mainly displays the soft side, but you gotta know when some things are wrong, and you gotta be like, no, back off. This is wrong. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. But I was at a point where like I was role playing with a girl, and it's a part of my life I look back on with immense regret. And the whole girl that I gave money to too is like that's another part I regret, but I can't change the past. All I can do is just look to the future and become a better person, you know? And that gets me into the topic of like losing, you know? If you lose in something, no matter what it be, uh, you just gotta be like, well, when I win one day, don't think what if. Think when I win, there's gotta be somebody that is second place to me. So, just be happy that you were able to be second place to this person. Yeah, there needs to be trust and love. And I have been burned in many relationships. Like going back to like the role playing. Um, this girl burned me, and she cheated on me with my best friend at the time, and that really hurt. So then I went to simping, and I did give money once, and I said some very embarrassing things, and now I have this kind of like identity that I want to escape, but I can't really, you know. It's like, well, I just gotta accept me for who I am. I can't try to change myself for the people that disrespect me and see me as just this simp. I have people that like me, and I just gotta work on myself and be a better person so more people like me. While those people that hate on me can just sit in their little corner and hate on me as much as they want, but that doesn't mean they're improving themselves, but just by hating on another person's life, hating what they do, and trying to make fun of them, you know? I just killed somebody with this. Why didn't I rank up? But you just gotta, if you're in a bad part of your life, something will come to you and you're gonna be like, I gotta change this. And that day will eventually come. You will come to realization, just as I did. Even if it's directly in the fucking face. Like that girl that simped over me, she showed me off to like everybody, right? She showed off what I was doing, and that slapped me in the face so hard, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I got my shit together. Okay, and even though the money was after that, that was just because I came back to that dark area. But you know what? It slapped me in the face again, and it's like, no, don't go back to that. And now I haven't gone back to that.
Enemies on the last
And
weapon.
I can joke about it. It's whatever.
Enemies on the last weapon.
I can be happy with my life about this.
That was a slaughter.
It's like,
Collect the enemy
yes,
report
I've
back
done
to
stupid
base.
things in the past. I have. But I'm not gonna let it hold me down like how you people are trying to do. So yeah, that's kind of my personal experience. You just gotta kind of keep going with it. You gotta think about the bigger picture. You can't think about yourself when it comes to losing. You know, you have to be like, that's good, God, to see you're turning around, accepting and not saying what left pass you by. Yeah, and life has gotten way better for me. I've got a good girlfriend. I got some good friends, and I got rid of that friend that was treating me like fucking shit because I stole his girlfriend. That requires more detail. I'm gonna put it into that. Uh, his girlfriend broke up with him and came to me. You know, that's not really my fault. I'm sorry she saw me as a better person, but that's more personal issues. I won't get into that. So I've been streaming about 50 minutes. No, but like I was saying, I've said embarrassing things and I've done embarrassing things. They were embarrassing and they were a learning experience. You know, you
Copy.
can't try to be
Get kills with each
not
win.
embarrassing for forever, because it's gonna happen one day. Oh, shit, I've had nearly the same thing happen to me. What, like, you stole somebody's girlfriend or somebody stole your girlfriend? Yeah, you just gotta realize that shit happens. You know? Like, bad things happen, but good things happen. And your brain will remember the bad things. But you're still here. You're most likely still in one piece. And, well, if we're talking about emotional trauma, then I stole my best friend's significant other. Damn, dude. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it sounds like we're similar. But, if you think you're at the bottom of the world, you're not. There are people that have it way worse, and it's physical. It's not emotional, right? I went from a point where I was like a low life that was simping over a girl to a person who was apparently so attractive that they stole somebody's girlfriend. So if a person like me who was a simp can go to Mr. Steal Your Girl, you can go from low to high. Alright? Yeah, people will help you up. Especially the friends you can trust. You know? I really hope somebody that needs help will watch this stream. You know? Yeah. You just gotta find people you can trust. Really. It's all about that. If you can get a good friend, they will be there for you. I had a good friend going through my simping activities, alright? And they're still with me. Even if they're still friends with the persons who I stole significant other from, you know? They're still my friend, you know? Yeah. Love and trust. It's very important. And I'll tell you one thing, polynomous, you can consider this a hot take. Yes, trust is the concrete of everything. That is true. But this is more of a hot take. Polynomial and open relationships is the stupidest shit humanity has ever come with. You once you got trust, you can start building up. Exactly. But like what I was saying, polynomial and open relationships are the stupidest shit. Especially, I don't know how many cases there are, but it's definitely a thing. Especially if there's a person who's paying for another person's things, and they're like, it's gonna be an open relationship, and it's over like long distance. It's even worse if it's like short distance. You have to have your heart set on one person, okay? Even if you have feelings for another, you gotta be like, no, this is my person. This is my soulmate. And they have to hurt me. I can't hurt them. Alright, if I hurt them and they break up with me, then yes. Yes. That was my fault. But if they hurt me anyway, that's their fault. And I have to think about, do I really want this person in my life like this? You know? Another thing. You can't be friends with your ex. I'm sorry. It has to be a like a position where like your ex has to like it was just kind of it wasn't meant to be, and there was no hurting on either side, you know? That's the only way it can kind of work. But other than that, your ex, you can't be friends with your ex. I'm sorry. Because your relationship had to end. one way or another. Whether it was abusive or it just didn't work out. It has to end, you know?
They're killing us.
And you,
Pick yourselves up.
it's your ex. You can't be friends with them. And your current significant other getting mad because you're still trying to be friends with your SO, that's not them being manipulative. That's them just looking out for them. Nah, I don't mind you swearing. Swearing does not bother me at all. I'm by myself in my room, so fuck. It's just a whole other thing about like modern relationship culture. Like, it's like you gotta be tight with another person, and like the whole thing about like I think of modern relationships, a lot of modern relationships, it's like the person's always looking for their next relationship out once they get out of that one. The scream. Anyways, the person's always looking for the next relationship after that. You know, they're never focused and devoted to the one they're in at that current moment. But I think the new culture, like the new generation, my generation, I think is they're trying to fix that, and it's really a nice thing. Like the 20-year-olds today are trying to fix the mistakes and trying to renew relationship culture that the 30-year-olds of today have fucked up. And it's really heartwarming to see that we're trying to fix this. Yeah. This one thing about relationships, you can't always be like looking forward to the next one that you're going to after this one. You know? Man, that is sucking ass. But you just gotta be tied down, you know? They have to hurt you for you to be like, this is not a good relationship. And you have to move on past the flaws of a person for you to be like, this is a good person and I like them in that way, and I'm going to be with them. I'll just play. Actually, there we go. But yeah, these like I'm literally born in, I was literally born in 2005, but people could call me a boomer for just saying the things I do. Just because, you know, I don't think that yeah. It's just ugh. I'll talk about another subject though. Oh shit, we're on Rust. Um, Generation X, or about the generation born in the probably about in the 70s, 80s. They have trouble being good parents sometimes, okay? And there are exceptions. There are definitely exceptions. There are outliers no matter what. This is humanity. But I have had an unhealthy relationship with my father, and I have a lot of people who also had an unhealthy relationship with their parents. You know, my father was not only a piece of shit to me, but to my mother as well. It's just like that, and ironically enough, it's that boomer attitude that they married this person that they hate. I'm like, why would you do that? Yeah, it was rough. It was definitely rough. It was rough for about 14 years. And it's still rough today because he still calls my mom and just says the nastiest things to her. It's like he's talking like he's on fucking Xbox Live on the 360 to my mother, and it's just despicable. And like he called my mom a cunt, and it's like you call your wife a cunt. It's like, how fucking disgusting do you have to be to do such a thing? Like, I cannot believe you. And he just tried so hard for, he doesn't want me to be me, but he tried so hard for me to be like him. And I was like, I'm not gonna be like you. And he would always be so self-pity, like, oh, I'm the trash of the world, or some shit, and fucking shut the fuck up, dude. You know? He's an asshole, and I don't like him. My mom could still say that she loves him at the bottom of her heart. I don't. I really don't. You can call me a heartless person for not loving the person that brought me into this world. But if you give me a choice, I'm not suicidal, but you give me a choice. If I had to go through those years again, or just not be born, I would rather not be born. I don't want to go through those years again. Those are 14 years of pain. He has punched me. He has physically abused me, emotionally abused me, mentally abused me, sexually abused my mother, mentally abused my mother, physically abused my mother. Like, he never tried to sexually abuse me, but he did all that and more with my mother. Just, he's a real rotten piece of shit. You know? And he just, the things he says to me, the things he says to my mother, the things he says to my grandmother on my mother's side. It's just, how does this kind of person even exist? And it's just like, are you sure this is one of God's children? Because it seems like one of Satan's. Fuck, my aiming is garbage. It's just, I don't know. I keep saying it's just a lot, but I don't know how else to put it into words. He's just a despicable fucking person. And I'm so glad that he's out of my life. And I'm so glad I can do what I want, mostly. My mother is a beautiful and wonderful person. You know. And I'll probably never make up with my father. Honestly, I've had thoughts of killing him. Because I don't want those. How is he living still? I don't know. But listen, he is very racist. He is very homophobic. Like, to put it into perspective, not an attack, promise, no. Listen, just the thoughts I've had in my head, they're just thoughts in my head, alright? I've never taken any action to try and kill someone. Alright, and that's a promise. I live in around the mid-south, not like north and south. You know, you tried to kill someone? Damn. But, you know, fuck, I lost my train of thought. I don't know how he's still alive, but, oh, I remember. We live in like about the mid-south. We live in North Carolina, and your significant other's father. That's understandable. My significant other has some pretty good parents. I like them. You know, they fought before, but all parents do, if you ask me. You know, you can't have a perfect marriage, relationship, whatever. You know, there's bound to be fighting. But my point is, get back to what I was saying. We live in North Carolina, and you know about like the kind of general census of the South. It's like, you know, it's kind of racist. There's some people that are racist, and there's some people that are homophobic, and there's some people that are both transphobic, whatever. Just fearing of change and fearing of what's here. You calling me?
Securing
Are
A.
you calling me?
You're needed at Charlie.
Are you calling me in there?
Securing A. We're holding 2. We have the
But,
advantage.
you know. So that was my mom calling me.
Charlie.
I don't know. But,
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar online.
Dallas, yeah. But
Friendly precision airstrike.
he's one of the people that are like, that think that. It's stupid. It's just like, just let people live. And like, he would always swear that, like, you know, like he just doesn't want it forced onto him. But like, you know, he's one of those people.
Securing Alpha.
He sees women as second citizens. He sees me as just like some faggot or something. Because personally, I'm bisexual, but he doesn't know that, you know. Definitely. My significant other got my back. Definitely. She's also from Texas.
Friendly
Go
precision
figure.
airstrike on the way.
She's from Houston.
You're needed at Bravo. Securing A. You're needed at Charlie. You're needed at B. Lost C. We're holding Alpha.
Yeah. Yeah. Just some people about like some fathers or just
Precision
some
airstrike
mothers. Just pure example of like you shouldn't have had kids. I'm glad to be in this world and I'm glad for the things it has given me, but there have been times where I wish I wasn't. And I have attempted suicide. But you know what? I didn't follow through with it because I was afraid of the pain. Well, and I was afraid of the pain not only to myself that I would have to experience while killing myself, but the pain that others would feel through it. And I didn't do it. And I'm glad I didn't do it. Because you know what? Life got better. Even if it took a couple years, those years have passed and I'm in a good position now. And I got something to look forward to. Yes, I might have been diagnosed with depression and diagnosed with PTSD, but it doesn't constantly consume my life.
We're holding 2. We have the container. You're needed at Alpha. You're taking Bravo. We've lost A.
Oh, we got 2 viewers now. Very nice.
Your team at C.
Yeah. It's always good to relate to people about this kind of thing. You know.
We're holding Bravo.
I try to be a good person. You know. No matter my opinions. You know, no matter what I think in my head, I try to be nice. And I really have to be pushed far if I'm gonna be like, alright, shut up and listen. You know, I try to hold back because the bad thing about me is how my father acts influences how I act when I'm angry. Because I act like him when I'm mad, and it's disgusting. And I'm very unempathetic, like non-empathetic, you know. You know, it's just the bad things get to you sometimes, and people affect you in ways sometimes.
Taking Bravo. Stand by.
Yeah. Oh God, I got shot.
Allied cruise missile away. Hard day. Clean
But
yourselves up.
you know, I'm not always mad. So get a growl. I don't know. All Texans were dogs. I'm joking. But we move on to discussion from like parents and stuff. I talk about my hero personally. I have quite many heroes. the vocal thing. Yeah, I know, I was just kind of pulling your leg there. But, of course, most of my heroes are military related, you know. But I think I would probably say my first and foremost hero is probably Stanislav Petrov. You might not have heard of him, but basically he prevented the world from blowing up in around 1983, I believe, because there were some very harsh Cold War tensions at the time, and just I highly recommend the Emperor Lemon video on Stanislav Petrov. It is a great video. The Emperor Lemon makes great videos, period. And I don't exactly, like another hero of mine, I don't exactly remember his name, but he was the guy who drove, I remember his first name, his name was Martin, and he drove the Killdozer. And if you haven't, and you don't know anything about the Killdozer, watch the Count Dankula video on the Killdozer.
Company policy.
Because there's just some great videos and some great people. Also watch the Count Dankula video on White Death. White Death is another one of my heroes. Just his absolute skill. He went from corporal to second lieutenant. He was that good.
Kill confirmed.
But,
We've
you know.
taken control.
I've always had a liking towards military things, no matter like I've had a bunch of like things I've wanted to do in my life as like a job, but like the military was always like a secondary option if that didn't work. But now I'm fully set on the military. So. And plus I like just military things. Main hero is your significant other. I can understand that.
Kill confirmed. Care package inbound.
But
Kill confirmed.
I can get really defensive over the things I like. I think I just took 2 grenades. I don't know what that was. Got you through hell. I can understand that.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Kill confirmed. The enemy at the tower. Friendly UAV online. Kill confirmed. Care package inbound.
But I haven't been talking for a while. I get really defensive over the things I like, and I will go into exquisite detail. You know, like, nah. Thing is, here's some advice about when you're getting in a fight, whether that be online or in real life. Try to stay smug, because that'll piss them off more and it'll make them more unruly. And especially if you're at like a school or work, the more pissed they'll get and the more of a beating you take, you just gotta stay strong. Because then they're gonna take all the blame for it, because you didn't fight back. But if you have to fight back, well, you better fight like your life is dependent on it, because it might be. But that's more physical fight. Especially on online fights. You gotta keep your cool, because if you stay smug and you stay calm, then you're gonna win every single time. Right? Because getting angry is how they get you. Because they're gonna bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. Alright. Just trust me on that one.
Friendly UAV online.
Calm and rational, exactly.
Kill confirmed.
Yeah, you don't want to let them get under your skin. 'Cause that's how they know
Kill
they won.
confirmed.
Even if they're also at that same level of angriness.
Friendly precision airstrike on the way. Care package inbound.
That they are getting... What they're saying, are getting... Yeah, exactly. I mean, I kind of run out of things to talk about. I mean, my aim was god awful there.
Pressing them. Stay with it. Kill confirmed. Enemy
What's my
sensor
significant other like? Oh, well, I don't know. She's kind of hard to describe, but I think she's a very nice in person. She's one of the people that she's like too nice, you know. She needs a little bit more backbone, but
friendly
you
UAV
know,
online.
I still love her because I can accept the flaws she have and just move on with it. And stole my kill.
Kill confirmed.
But yeah, she's a very nice and swell person. She's very swell overall.
Airstrike on the way. Enemy care package inbound. All in a good day's work.
And but she's a very nice person, even if that doesn't work in her favor all the time. And she looks out for others before herself. You know, she's just a very likable person, and it takes a lot to really push her over the edge. Yeah, that can describe her. She is sort of she's not sort of very Texan. But she will also get very defensive of Texas. Right from the big dog? Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I can understand what you're saying. Texan talk. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hard point. Control the hard
Houston
point.
is huge if I haven't been. Yeah, I've not been to Houston. I haven't been to Texas, period, actually.
Have a moving target. Move out.
I've explored most of the East Coast, though. Been to Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan.
Capture the objective. Hard point lost.
Oh, good, we're playing Hardpoint, not Headquarters. I hate Headquarters.
Location secured. We're in the lead.
Visit Texas? I mean, I wish I could.
Airstrike inbound.
Listen, here's another point to show you that my dad is a horrible person. Has not paid child support. It was due on the 1st of February. It is the 16th, 17th, I believe. Listen, we got no cash. My mom is, we believe that she has early onset Parkinson's, so she's a very sickly woman. She can't work really. Yeah. And she doesn't get much from disabled checks, and we haven't gotten any child support.
Go, get to the next one. Friendly precision airstrike on the way. We've taken the hard point. Enemy at the bell. Allied cluster strike is up. Friendly UAV online. Hard point contested. The enemy took the hard point.
What are you gonna tell me?
Get ready, we're about to move. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Location secured.
Don't really get under the skin of a Texan. I don't plan on it.
Go, get to the next one. Location secured. Enemy care package inbound. Enemy at the barrel. Hard point lost. Hard point secure.
Rip or Tear, isn't that a Doom song? Oh my god.
The enemy
I hit the ladder more.
enemy cluster strike incoming.
Yeah,
Cover.
I don't plan on doing anything.
Friendly VTOL jet on station.
I got something I could talk about. Fake friends. Fake friends.
Ground, fight harder. Hard point contested.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Just because you find that I'm being like an asshole, and that my girlfriend is also doing that, girlfriend at the time, that you're gonna like just completely isolate me from that friend group without too much explanation.
Go, get to the next one.
Just goddamn, dude.
Location secured.
Something else.
Hard point lost. Hard point contested. Hard point secured.
Syntax.
Enemy in the cargo container. Lost.
Yeah. Another thing, my best friend at the time was dating my significant other, and now it's such a bad situation, dude. And now he's going around telling my significant other's best friend that I'm trying to date another girl, and it's just like, it's been so much. It's so disgusting. Yes, really.
Get to the next one.
He is a horrible person. He cheated on her and abused her, but then calls me manipulative because I don't want her talking to him and being friends with him after they broke up.
You're losing ground. Fight harder. Enemy care package
Yes,
inbound.
really. I'm not pulling your leg.
Location secured.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He reminds me a lot of my father. People are very stupid.
Enemy in the cargo containers.
Watch me just get shot from behind because I'm not paying attention.
Get ready. We're about to move. Friendly UAV online.
But yeah. I was friends with him and his girlfriend found me just more appealing. So, I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything to make her think that I was attractive. I was just kind of being me. And that was enough for her. sure is good. I try not to be fake with people. I try to be as real as I can be. You know.
The enemy took the hard point.
I just try to kind of be a normal person. The people who are special to me, they get to see the special side of me.
Hard point.
It's simple as that.
10 seconds. Get ready to move. Enemy's taken the hard point. Get to the hard point. Move. Hard point secure.
Oh my god, my aim is terrible.
Friendly UAV online.
How long have I been streaming for? Almost an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know when I'm gonna get off.
We're halfway there. Keep fighting.
Top of the team though.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy at the barrel. Enemy cruise missile incoming. 10 seconds. Get ready to move. Enemy care package inbound. Go. Get to the next one. Hard point contested. Not from you. Enemy's got the hard point. Friendly UAV online. Enemy fire!
I think a big problem with people today is they're too selfish and they really don't think about the bigger picture, and that they always think they have to win and do everything right. Listen, the people who are gonna be hard ass on you, they probably want just to see you do well. I don't know, and you know you're gonna hear that a million times, and there are exceptions to that because, well, there are exceptions to everything, but you know,
10 seconds. Get ready to move.
sometimes you just gotta believe. Fuck, I ran out of ammo.
Go. Get to the next one. Hard point lost. Allied cruise missile away. Less than a minute. Almost over. This is the fight.
Ah,
Control the hard
oh my
point.
god.
Right there. Enemy at the barrel. Hard point lost. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Location secured.
But yeah, Call of Duty has been a big part of my life. Not just Call of Duty, but video games as a whole. Like, I've gotten depressed over losing my ability to play.
Location secured. Stand by to move.
I guess I'm what you could call a true gamer.
Go. Get to the next one.
Oh, got shot from behind. Yeah, he left. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I think I might get off after this game.
Enemy took the hard point. 30 seconds. Time's up. Move. Move. Hard point contested. We control the hard point.
Oh my god.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy's taken the hard point. Hard point contested. We've taken the hard point. 10 seconds. Get ready to move. Get to the hard point. Move. Care package inbound.
I'm gonna get off here. I know nobody's watching, but just I'll clarify. Ugh. Ooh. 51 deaths, my lord. Excuse me. Alright, well, this was fun. And we'll maybe see you another time. Goodbye.